So looking at this protein that kind of looks like a booger, or maybe mashed potatoes, you may wonder why and how it has all these different functions in your body when it just has this simple shape. So I wanted to clear things up. So in the video you just watched, this kind of row of Skittles or grapes or sixlets. Oh my gosh, let's see. Okay, these are sixlets. Let me see if I can move this. So it's a candy. It's kind of like an off-brand M&M, but it comes in a row, and then you just open up one side of the bag and you just dump it all in your mouth. That's sixlets. That's an old candy. I don't even know if it's around anymore. Anyway, that's what I think polypeptide chains look like. Okay, so we have our line of either sixlets. It's really amino acids. In this video, it does say that, okay, the chain folds in a complex form, but it looks pretty simple to process. In actuality, there are lots of different steps to get to there. And right now, I'm not going to get into every single one of them, but I just want to show you how all of these different protein functions and different proteins in your body get their shape. So when we're looking at amino acids, this is actually what's happening. So it's not sixlets. Each little M&M actually looks like this. So it's much more complex. And there's different atoms and molecules that are attached to these. These atoms and molecules have different charges. What do you know about charges? Opposites attract, and charges that are alike repel from each other. So that's going to come into play when they're forming bonds. So, depending on what molecules and atoms are there, it's going to start forming bonds and get a little smaller. So here we have some hydrogen bonds that are forming, and it starts to condense. So there are technical terms like beta sheet and everything else that maybe you'll get into in your more advanced classes. Right now, we just want to know that this is actually what it looks like. And you have all these molecules at play that are influencing the shape until it kind of looks just like a bundle. So one of those bundles, an example of a protein, would be a calcium pump. So this is your cell membrane, and the calcium pump lets calcium in and out. That's what it looks like. So ultimately, oh, I pressed pause. Ultimately, the shape determines the function, which is why everything kind of builds up to each other. It's important that your DNA code is coding for amino acids. Those different amino acids contain different molecules with different charges. Those will help shape the protein, and the shape of the protein is going to determine the function. We've already gone over some of the different functions of proteins. So here's 6 general examples. Defense, they're talking about your immune system. Transport, they might be talking about the cell membrane and how different pumps or transport proteins let things in and out. Communication, enzymes make things go faster. Structure and storage. These proteins that have different functions in your body, we don't just call them proteins in every situation. We give them specific names to help us differentiate their job. So for example, in your immune system, antibodies are a specific protein that help you fight illness. For example, viruses. So this little doodad right here, this blue, red, yellow, that is an antibody, which is a specific type of protein. The other examples or functions of protein would be that it provides structure. Well, how does it do that? One example is a specific protein we call collagen. So collagen can appear all over your body and just provides structure, whether that's in your cells and then overall you have a bunch of collagen molecules. They provide structure in your skin. So this may be more popular to you, or maybe more familiar, not popular because you're young, you don't need it, but like a lot of older folks will get some collagen fillers, maybe to reduce some of those wrinkles, and that's kind of the same idea. It provides structure. So those are some of the main functions of proteins. Regardless of the function, the shape is super important and helps determine what the job of the protein does.